Okay, so today I'm out here in Nocatee checking out some of the newest communities, which include West End at Town Center. Also looking at the builder ICI in this community, and there's 3 different models that we'll be touring today, so let's go check them out. Upon walking in, you could feel like this could really be a true single family home, which it still is, but it's attached obviously to another home or another, there's a shared wall, so to speak. And with that being said, this is super cute. I've only really looked at a couple of builders with townhomes, and ICI, I feel like this is one of their first communities that they've done it with townhomes, because I've always seen all of their single family floor plans. But this is primarily where all the bedrooms are upstairs in this floor plan. We do have a half bathroom downstairs, but this of course would be the main living space in general. They do have gas appliances as well. I think one thing that I immediately noticed differing from some of the other builders is that they have a lot of natural light, but of course this is also the end unit in their community. So this is an example of what the end unit would look like in comparison to the interior units on a townhome. All right, so we're upstairs, and immediately to the left we have the primary bedroom, and then we have a loft space here, and then 2 additional bedrooms and full bathroom. So this is considered a 3, 2.5. And you're literally in this community in the Nocatee Town Center area, and that's why they called it West Elm at Town Center, even though you're not at the St. John's Town Center. And this is your laundry room, which will also be located upstairs. And then this has a lot of natural light. And then the primary ensuite bathroom. This functionality here could maybe be a little different because you can't have the closet or the toilet area opened up unless this is closed, or just how I showed you. But super cute as always. Raised vanities. This does not have a tub, so you have an extended stand-up shower, and it's nice that they did do some thoughtful things, like putting the handles for the faucet to turn on and off here. They put a couple of niches and a corner seat. No waterfall or anything like that, but a nice window feature is always a must in my opinion. Then we also have the closet for the primary bedroom. And in here, I did like it, even though that these are wire racks, it's nice that this is a shoe rack. You could definitely get really creative because the wall height in here is very tall. I feel like these are at least 10, maybe 12. I was like, maybe 12. And then we also, in this room, we have the additional tray with the crown molding around it and recessed lights. So this is actually really nice. I don't believe you can see all of them, but it looks really, really nice. And that there's additional windows up top. I think that's super cute. All right, so after touring this home, I want to know in the comments, would you live here? Let me know in the comments what you thought of this floor plan, and let's go check out the rest. All right, we're heading over to the next floor plan. But some things that I like about Nocatee is actually just a couple of things. I love how family friendly the area is. If you haven't seen one of my vlogs about the Nocatee area where we toured Coral Ridge, you don't have to have a family to live here, but I love that there are so many different activities always available to you as someone who resides here. And it is definitely, I feel, also a golf cart area as well, but just a lot of public and open space to walk by, golf cart, just activities for you, your family, friends visiting, family visiting in the area. So just to give you a little idea of what Nocatee is all about. I also used to go to a gym here, even though it was extremely far from my home, but I do have a friend that lives here in the Nocatee area who, I was attending the gym with. One thing I did like about that gym also is that it was called Burn, and they actually have childcare available. And that I feel is kind of rare in more of the Jacksonville area because we're a little bit further south. And honestly, Nocatee is almost like its own little community and city, so to speak, because it's just a big master plan community with a ton of different options for you to choose from. But it also depends on are you looking for townhomes like this today, or do you prefer something that's more single family? Let me know in the comments, and let's go check out the next floor plan. All right, we are in front of the next model here at West End. This is the Castillo floor plan. Something that's a little bit different that you can immediately notice is that this interior unit does have a upstairs screened in balcony, which is a nice feature if I do say so myself. Also something else, this unit also has a downstairs covered lanai patio area, so that's something that differs from the first unit, which is an interior unit. But you are also going to get a lot more natural light coming from an end unit versus an interior unit, but they're trying to balance it and make some different features for people to have, obviously, to choose from. So let's go check it out. You can also see that they offer some smart features as well, like this doorbell. I'm sure they have cameras and things, but you can immediately see, like walking in, it does feel very spacious, but you do not have a lot of the natural light that you saw in the first unit, and you are, I wouldn't say limited, but you definitely have a different feel versus the end unit, and you can maybe see like even more recessed lights in this particular one versus this one. So yeah, let's check it out. So you'll have like your front entryway, and then you'll have a nice living space here, and then of course kitchen. I do like that they did darker cabinets, but maybe if they would have done the lighter cabinets on the interior unit just to make it feel a little bit more brighter. But all of this is so that way you could see what's possible when you're building your own home or choosing from one of the ones that they've already laid out for you. And then you can see that this also has carpet on the stairs versus the LVP treads. And we have our landing pad, and then it's not as, I guess, the way I feel coming up here is not as seamless as it was in the first unit, but a little bit more separated. So you'll have directly over here to my left, which is a full bathroom. And then you'll have 2 bedrooms. These bedrooms are a good size. They definitely feel pretty spacious, and they do obviously have a window in them. And then down this way, we have, of course, our laundry room, which is an actual room. This is a nice surprise though, but this is the area that I was just talking to you about. So you could probably do a couple of different things. Like I like that this is made into a built-in, and this is not wasted space by any means, because you're able to tuck in underneath the desks here, the stools, and you can have like a computer setup if you want. You can get really crazy with it, or just kind of have this as like a reading space or something like that. But then this is that balcony that we were just talking about. That's also screened in, which is a plus. So you can have this open during the cooler times of the year, because it's definitely at least 95 today. All right, now we're into the primary bedroom. So you'll also have a view of the balcony, and it's right near your bedroom as well, so it's pretty much yours. I'm sure if you really wanted to, you can probably enclose this, but you wouldn't want to, because you want to share the hallway there to access the balcony. But you get a view of the balcony, and then you'll have an additional window. This also has another tray as well, but it feels a little bit darker in here, and I'm sure it's because of the screened enclosure. But overall, space-wise, it's very spacious. So immediately walking into the ensuite, we have our walk-in closet. We have a nice stand-up shower, just one niche in here, and then the pools for turning it off and on, then double vanity. So this is a little bit more condensed in space and size, but very nice floor plan overall. After touring this particular floor plan, the Castillo, let me know in the comments, is this somewhere you could see living? Let's go check out the next one. One thing that I do like about Nocatee is that you can have access to public schools with transportation for kids, because where I currently live, I do not have that because my kids go to private school. But this is one of the many benefits of living in Nocatee, is having access to the public school system here, and you having access to, like, you know, public transportation as well. Like, I think that's so huge. All right, what you see me standing in is the Elkton by ICI. This particular end unit by ICI here in West End at the town center caught me off guard. Like literally the whole design caught me off guard. I was just expecting like a standard, just, you know, floor plan, but they switched it up on us on this particular one. So I'm actually starting here on the second level of the home. And like, do you not see like what's behind me? Like, it's amazing, so to speak. So up here, right, we have your main living space. I love how tall the windows are. Like you can just really feel how spacious this area is. And I love also the design that they did here with like the brick wall, like back here, like that really caught me off guard. And then this caught me off guard. So I was like, oh my gosh, what's happening in here? But great job to the designers. Some other things that I really like were, of course, like, you know, if you strip away all these factors, right? Like you're left with windows, you're left with just a bright and airy space that you can customize and make your own, because this isn't standard. This brick wall is not standard. So that's something you can do, but it just really gives you an idea on how you can be creative and make this space your own. If you're looking for more of a industrial feel, I think this is a great option. And or if you're looking for maybe semi-traditional, but with some modern fixtures. So super cute. Like even love this one. All right, so up here we have like your, you know, your living room, your dining area. You have this humongous island, and it's not your traditional one. It's definitely extended, and you have the curved edges and all the things like that. So it's not just, you know, your standard island. You have plenty of space to serve and have parties and, you know, gatherings here. I do also like that there's just like still some separation or things that you can add here in this space. But, you know, you have your traditional microwave, stove combo, dishwasher. We do have gas appliances all in this community. You know, your farmhouse sink. And I like that it's not center of the counter. That way you have room to put your, you know, you have your dishwasher as well. But then you still have so much more room over here. Like you can actually add another seat here. That would be nice as well. So that way you just have, you can have maybe 3-5 people. So maybe even 6 if you wanted to squeeze it in there, just depending on the style of the chairs you select as well. But the pantry is definitely standard. Like it's literally a closet, but you do have a lot more cabinet space. So you have it above your refrigerator. You know, we have a little bar area. This could be like a little coffee bar area here. I did like that they prioritized the primary suite and having the laundry upstairs instead of downstairs. And then you do have a guest bath as well. And then you have your primary suite. So everything, all the main stuff is happening up here versus it being the opposite. Then you have your walk-in closet. And then you have your ensuite, which is really nice and feels very bright and airy in here. Of course, it has to do with, you know, the color options that they selected, and then also having window above the shower there and all of this natural light, you know, basically where the property is positioned at. So let's head downstairs, but let me know what you think so far, because this one in my book is definitely a winner. They did also do two-tone on the stairs here. So they did do two-tone here on the stairs where they have like, you know, a different color LVP. They have darker wood here on the stairs, and it matches the hand railing here, but we also have white treads as well. So let me know what you think about that. Here is a sneak peek of the space. So this is the first level of the property. I like what they did here in this space. So this is kind of like your seating area, your hangout area. So basically they just reversed kind of what would be standard, quote unquote, or what you see standard across most builders is having like the kitchen and all the main things on the main levels, on the first level, and then bedrooms upstairs. But I like that they gave us a little twist here. So you'll immediately, when you walk in off of from the front door and entrance, you have your loft, and then you have this bedroom, and then there's a decent sized closet here. And then you'll have another bedroom here. So you'll have 3 bedrooms in total, and then you'll have 2.5 baths. And of course, these all come with garages, but I know that these are all used currently to house, you know, additional supplies and materials for, you know, the different job sites here in the area, and also for potentially some extra furniture that wasn't used, or maybe they're switching out or something broke or what have you. So let me know what you have thought about this floor plan, which is the Elkton, because this one in my book is definitely number one out of all three. So let me know what your vote is. I'd love to know in the comments, and let me know if you're curious to learn more about Nocatee in general, if you'd like me to do another vlog style video for the area, or if you have any questions about this community. I love to answer those questions for you. I also wanted to share with you guys that I was on a discovery call a couple weeks ago, and I had a client actually interview me and ask me, are you a full-time agent? And the answer is yes. I have been doing real estate and I have been a full-time realtor for the last decade. So if you're thinking about moving to Jacksonville, I'm Yasha, your favorite Jacksonville realtor. Book a discovery session with me if you are interested in working with me and wanting to move here to Jacksonville or Northeast Florida. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.